Hi, I'm Pennie Hunt, and this is Pennie Heart to Heart. I'm coming to you today talking about my writing, Risk for Love. It's still February, and we just had Valentine's Day last week, and so I'm still on that love topic, which I talk about a lot. But I wanted to visit with you just a few minutes today about why I wrote that and what it's about. And if you haven't read it, as always, the link is attached to this video so you can go back and read it. And the audio is there too if you prefer listening to it. I wrote Risk for Love because of a concept my husband has. You know, we risk a lot in life. There's a lot of opportunities to risk, whether you're a gambler and you risk in that way, or you risk by the career choice that you take, or however you risk in life. And some people are not risk takers. I typically am not. I am more of a I want security type girl and don't like to take risks very often. But what my husband taught me was, if you're going to risk for love. I mentioned in there that my husband's been called a stand-up guy, and he was labeled that by my son, actually, and I love that comment. And he really is, because what he understood that I didn't about risking is that if there's one area that you should take a risk, it's for love. And there was a time in our relationship when things weren't going great, and we actually thought the relationship was over, and he took a risk for love, and he made a phone call which started a conversation, which started us talking again, and started us seeing each other, and ultimately now we are married. That would not have happened if he hadn't taken that risk for love. So that is why I wrote it. I talk in there about different ways that we risk. I talk in there about how risky it is to jump into a relationship and tell someone you love them, and the risk of rejection, the risk of having children and knowing that that makes you vulnerable. There's a risk right there. There's so many areas in life that we take risks that are worth it, and sometimes taking a risk is not, but risking for love is worth it, because if you don't take the risk, you never know how it's going to turn out. It might not turn out that that is the relationship of your dreams, but it just might. And unless you take the risk, you will never know. So I thought it was a great time to post that writing, Risk for Love, because it is still the month of love. It's Valentine's month. And plus, I like to talk about love often. So if you haven't had a chance to read it, I encourage you to follow the link and read Risk for Love. I also encourage you to comment. Maybe you have a story about a relationship or how you risked for love at one time and how it turned out. Because I always love to hear from you. I always answer. I always respond. And so don't be bashful. Make a comment on my Facebook or any of the social media, or send me an email. You can email me directly through my website. So at the bottom of all of my blog posts, you can make a comment, and I can get that, or you can email me at penniehunt@gmail.com. And remember, it's Pennie, PennieHunt @gmail.com. And I always answer emails. I love to get them. And I love to hear that you've read one of my writings and tell me what it means to you. I hope that you have a great day. I hope that the rest of your February is wonderful and you fill it with love like you do the entire year, but especially in this month. Maybe you can become more loving and showing more love and showing kindness and showing grace this month, and it becomes a habit for the rest of the year. I thank you so much for listening. I thank you for reading my writings. I thank you for watching my videos. And I wish for you a great day. This has been Pennie Heart to Heart. Thanks for watching.